Alright, lads, your favorite Masters 1 Geoguessr player back on the RAINBOLT 2 channel for some of RAINBOLT's challenges, some challenges with the lads and some jewels right after that. Now, since I've watched this, I haven't really. What I've done though is stopped it from
Alright, so ready
having
to play the
the
game.
annoying, like, recommended. There is no recommended now. Anyway, we're doing the 30 seconds in JHK. Don't expect us to do too well on these. These are sort of worse than we normally play because I always just get humbled in these. Um, and I also am not the best at NPZ. I mean, off rip, I don't know. Yeah, like, this is insane. I don't even know if it's worth doing the Rainbow challenges anymore. I just get destroyed every time. Like, yeah, I don't know. Oh wow, New Vietnam. Okay, well at least I know my own country. Now where are we going for this? Uh, ooh, God, I actually don't know. This could be like a South Island thing. I know there's places that look like this in the South Island. I think I trust here more. Yeah, not bad. Um, yeah, okay. Well, at least we got our own country. Saved us from a bit of worry there. Yeah, next is the JHK, and then we will do the challenges with the lads, which I think will be more fun. Um, Today I've been kind of thinking about live streaming. I love live streaming, and I love just being able to do it with my friends. But like as of recently, my streams never get any views, right? It's kind of just prompted me to rethink the way that I take live streams. Like I used to care a lot about my content and the integrity of it. But now that I've experienced sort of high levels and then also experienced losing those sort of high viewership and sort of that one was actually pretty good. I think I recognized Spanish and the fact that it looked kind of like the Philippines or like Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, and the fact it said Antonio made me go Philippines out of those options. Um, but yeah, basically I think what um I used to get a whole bunch of viewers, and I think now I've kind of realized I don't get I don't have any reason to sort of focus on keeping my like content as sort of good as possible. Which is, I mean, it's not the best mindset. I actually can't tell you. These look like Mercosur plates, and I thought it would be Brazil, but I think they use Del in Brazil because it's Portuguese. I don't know. Could be wrong. No, it was Brazil. Um, but yeah. I don't know. I was kind of thinking about it, um, and like, yeah, now I've just basically completely given up on that sort of stuff. Um, I actually want to keep talking. Let's do a 60-second. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I want to bring back the streams, or I want to at least have something going for me successfully. I know the Geoguessr is alright. Also, sorry if my voice sounds weird, because I bit my tongue today, and now I'm actually feeling it, which isn't great. Um, But yeah, I don't know. What do I do? Do I switch my streams to another channel? Like, is there really any easy way to do it? Um, do I just focus on Twitch or, I can't, I feel like I want to focus on Twitch, but then it's like, what if I make a big break on YouTube and, like, what if it was gonna happen and there's no way for me to know, you know? It's gonna, it's a very hard decision to make. Oh my God, that's insane. Um, I actually don't recognize these. No, I think this is North Arch, isn't it? Yeah. I was thinking I didn't recognize the poles. Or I did recognize them, I just didn't know where they were. Like, I forgot where they were. Damn it, I always get them confused. Maybe there's some flat hills I missed. I don't know. Um, oh, that was a bit far north of the Plonk. Thought it was a bit more southern. Now this is our S4, right? Wow, okay, I was not expecting that. But yeah, if you guys are interested in helping with that, let me know. I don't know, do I start a new stream channel or something like that? Join a club. Oh. Start your own club or join an existing one. Whether you're solo or with friends, clubs are where communities grow. Hang out with your clubmates, share knowledge, or find Jules partners. Every club is unique. Ooh, wait, I want Boomer to start a club. Boomer, start club with challenge people, please. This is interesting. Ooh. Or maybe I start it. Or I start it. Let me know. Well, that's cool. I'll have a look into this more off recording, but yeah, it's time for the Boomer Challenge. Yesterday's results: first Chris, second Kilcom, third Cromsey. Rapid Fire Thursday. Don't blink. 20-second no move. 20-second no move is interesting because it's kind of like you've got a lot of information, but it's whether you can absorb it all within the 20 seconds you're given. I can't see the plate, which is kind of annoying. Feels like the UK. I know that's probably a weird thought. I mean, it could be France, actually. Yeah. Oh no, what a what a bad switch. Okay, still possible to win. We got a whole bunch of flat hills here. Got white car. You know, we've been going Eswatini a lot. Let's switch it up. Good. I actually don't remember which one is which now. Like, what's my differentiator? Um, looks like a. It looks like Croatian, but no, I think this is like Czechia with the red signs. Usually don't know. Maybe yeah, Slovakia. I realized red car is more likely Gen 3 than anything, I think. Is this New Vietnam? That's the first thing you gotta check, eh? I know Bangla could be a send, but I don't think we're... No, we are black car. Bangla could be a send. I don't recognize these polls enough. It could be Thailand or Bangla. I'm going Bangla because of black car. Yeah. Good. We haven't fucked ourselves yet, have we? No, we are 17,000 points. Third in our friends. Okay, we're 2,000 behind first, so theoretically, if this is a good one for us, we get the dub. Shekina. Ibadan. What? Surely this is, I guess it's gotta be like Nigeria. Because of the car. I actually, yeah. Oh, there's this, I could have got that. I wouldn't have won though. 24k from Fenton Joy. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm interested in this clubs thing. I want to have a club tag. That'd be cool. Is there anyone? None of the lads have a club tag yet. Anyway, who cares? It is time for Jules, and I've decided that I think disabling NMPZ is my way of dealing with a skill issue. I think from this point forth, we'll be doing them both. Because we were no better with no move than we were with both. I actually can't tell which way the sun is, which would be why I like no move more. It's not as fun to play in MPZ. But I have an interesting proposition. I have a really interesting proposition. I just don't think it's right. I really want to say this is the desert road in New Zealand. This looks so similar, but there's no mountain. That could be Ruapehu to the west. Oh. Okay, see, it was kind of close. Physically, that would have been joined together, I think. And that's why they would have been quite similar. This really reminds me of a Uruguay. This overcast, you've got the very similar to New Zealand, like road marking meta. I guarantee you look behind, you're gonna have black car. I just don't know there's many places that you do multicolor road markings. I guess South Arch does, but I never would have gone there, to be honest. I didn't know that they did that. I thought that was really Uruguay, New Zealand, South Africa, and bordering. Oh. This is a pole that I should recognize. But sadly, I do not. That one looks like an arch pole. But I think sun is safely in the south. If I'm going anywhere with 2024 coverage and a white center line, Hungary poles don't make sense. Slovakia, oh, maybe like a Baltic actually. Oh, Mongolia, that makes sense. Yeah, see, he's Russian and he didn't even get that. Can you set your country though? I feel like you can. This center line, especially with the fact that the road looks kind of red, is making me think that we're in a Sweden. And a center line, sorry, outer lines. White flowers kind of throw me and make me think that this could be a Estonia, but I think the quality is too good. Call me crazy. Yeah. That's pretty good from me. I'll take that. Yeah, I don't know about this. It's so tough. Because I used to get like 200 viewers. Like it would go flip up from like 200 viewers down to like 50-ish, and that was my peak back at like start of last year when Shorts lives first came around. And then all of a sudden I don't know what happened. I might have got like shadow banned off the list, or um might have been some bad stream that just sold my performance. I really don't know what happened. But yeah, I just never got a good stream again. I've had like the occasional few that just somehow get a few thousand views, but never anything crazy anymore. I just don't know about this pavement. That's why I'm going Netherlands here. It's a bad call, but I just can't think of anything else. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't too bad of a call. I think the only reason I would go Netherlands there is just because if you have a massive country, you're not putting that much effort into your roads. And obviously Netherlands is not a big country, so they would put a bit more effort in. I think the fact we're blue car in Northern Hemisphere with a whole bunch of sand almost makes me want to go for a Mexico in the south. Probably more Atlantic side, if anything. I mean, yeah, you can see that the shadow seems to be going towards the north, which makes sense for a Mexico. I want to go on the peninsula, but I can't trust myself with that. I wonder what country people would say has the most recognizable outline. Like, outside of their home country, what is the second most? Across all countries in the world, which country are people going to recognize the most? Oh, Brazil. Okay. Blue car does make sense. Sun kind of did lie to me there. Not very kind of it. Oh god. I think we're safest going in Europe. Then again, that looks like a black guy. It's just, I don't think Africa would look like this. I don't think they'd... Every bit of infrastructure looks relatively new, or like well looked after, but there's a whole bunch of rubbish, which is why I want to go in the Balkans. Oh, okay. Mexico, can we, yeah, okay. Well, we should be looking at a Senegal, especially with the dust in the air and the fact that we've got the white car. Short antenna, 2022 as well means that you're not going to get a lot of the newer stuff. That is really useful for Senegal, because you've got Kazakhstan, which came out in 2024. That's the white truck. Oman is also 2024, so you're going to have 50s between those. Namibia, I think, is copyright 25. So for now, that should be relatively easy. And unless they update Senegal, you're going to see 2022, which is a good distinguisher. This reminds me that, like, there's this area, yeah, here in Romania, where you have a whole bunch of, like, these bits of red soil. Now, I don't know if I can trust that, but I know Brazil has the front of the car as blue, and that's it's such a tough call. Nah, it's too European. I can't. Oh, it looks so European, like the stuff in the background. That's why I didn't want to go for it. That's really bad. Hmm. I got a region guess that as well. No. No, I meant to say hi. That looks to me like we're looking at some Swedish, not Finnish, right? Get more double vowels in Finland, I feel like. No, damn it, it was. It's quite frustrating. Okay. Oh, I actually love being no move. I don't know what state we are. Could be like Idaho. I could see in Idaho, maybe in the east, southeast. Mainly because I want to hedge. That's not that bad of a guess then. Okay. That sign is kind of interesting there. It's not a follow car, is it? In fact, we have blue car. It's kind of worrying. I think... Do I trust Iswa here? I still trust that corner of, like, South Africa anyway. Well, I guess I shouldn't have. Western Cape border, basically. That's not terrific. That looks like Hebrew. I know it's not, but that's because it's a square font of Cambodian, I believe. So we're looking out at a sort of estuary west, which would really make sense. Not really for no. I don't know how you meant to say the name of it. I'm actually gonna butcher it if I say it, so I'm sorry. Ooh, okay. That makes sense. Krongkrache. I don't know if that's right at all. We should have a Kenya, but where? Dry, but we've got sort of a north to east mountain range. So it'd be like, it could be, nah, there's no way Mount Kenya is anywhere near. It's gotta be more here, I feel like. Maybe on the way to Mombasa could make sense, especially because we're on a north-south road. This road could make sense. God, Kenya's actually gotta be massive compared to a whole bunch of countries. That's one of the ones I want to see like a size comparison of, because it looks tiny, as all countries close to the equator do. But it's gotta be massive. It would probably take up like most of Australia, I feel like. Should be a Kyrgyzstan because the square mirrors and the roof rack. We got a mountain range north and south of us, but they're quite far apart. Kind of makes me think we could be like here. If I could have seen the lake, I would have gone. I would have gone there if I could have seen the lake. How big is that lake compared to a few others? I want to know. Because it's dominant within the borders. But is it also dominant outside of them? She looks like the road like near Jerusalem. The one that sort of enters in through this way. You see it, yeah. The one. Looks like the one. Oh, we were... What's that, Golan Heights? Or is this... No, this is, I think. Golan. Well, that's good. At least we got one win today. Not suffering too bad. So far, I should say. Yeah. I do really want some help with, like, streaming stuff, you know? I just want to get a boost back on track. Like, I want to play... I mean, I've got a community, but they're just never in at the same time. And I mean, that's the problem of being in New Zealand, is that I'm not up when most people are up. But yeah, like I just want, I just want people to be there. I want my streams to actually have a purpose, you know? Wow, that is so much more southern than I would have expected. I thought that double yellows would only be like north. I'm opening a packet of something in case you guys can't tell. Yeah. Oh, it's just fucking hell, man. It's a small thing. That's why it's high pitched, right? Am I crazy for that? Okay. We are speaking Spanish. We've got white car. I couldn't open it, so I gave up. That's a weird bollard. But white car, I mean, it looks to me like we could be dealing with an Ecuador. Because of that bollard, mainly. I don't know, my mind is kind of blank right now. I think I think that's a lucky guess from him. Because he's kind of freaking out about it. Can I open this pack? Oh my god, fine a fucking lay. Also, do you guys mind if I swear on here? Or would you prefer that I didn't? Does it break the immersion? This should be a Brazil. We are looking kind of dry. Soil's kind of light, low key. I think there's just a bit of yeah, I think the tarmac's kind of breaking off and it's covering that. I mean, we're in a bit of a plains area. I mean, it's definitely not near water. You can tell. Like, the road's cracked and everything. But it doesn't feel like that desert. MGDS is such a weird call. Especially because of the distance. I mean, what if we're like here? I actually don't know what that looks like. I know this is a darker red than what we're looking for. I know... I mean, my only fear is that this is the wrong country. But it looks to me like a Brazil. I mean, the fact we got wind turbines would make me think we're probably closer to where everything's going on. I mean, this actually could make sense. Look, we're in a dry area east of Brasilia. That really could make sense. Especially because it's a whole wind farm, actually. They wouldn't want that too far from the capital. RSVLT, is that Roosevelt? I don't know. My worry is that this is the wrong country and we might be like Mexico or something. But I just don't think they do us like that. Wow, it was definitely Roosevelt. Yeah. Hmm. That makes a lot of sense. I was wondering why they name a Brazilian road after a US president. God. What year are we? 22, so we could... No, there's no way we're Ukraine. This is too small. I want to know where you get that little break off bit. on the antenna, is that a country specific meta? Why am I looking backwards? Why are we both looking backwards? What the hell, man? Like, is this a... Romania has 2 styles of poles, so I feel like it could be. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. Why didn't I think of going Bulgaria? Nom. Wait. Oh, this is Scotland, right? No way, this is West. Yeah, it's gotta be Scotland. Look at the... The fact we got an East Coast really tells me Scotland. Like there. That's my guess. You're actually kidding. There is just no way. That's gotta be the least possible thing. Wow. Oh, with Turkey, that makes a lot of sense. I was trying to figure out what the hell this was. Oh, and there's a Turkish bollard as well. Okay. I mean, there's no real mountains, which is kind of worrying. I think there's a city name that calls to me, but I do not ever remember seeing a Konya, and I have a feeling that that is the city name that has changed. Isn't it like Kayseri? That's the city name that was calling to me, but I guess it was wrong because it was Thrace, but... Wait, are we dealing with a second Turkey? Or is this Russia? I think this is a Russia because it's 2019. It's gonna be like Mongolia pocket. The crossback is probably a meta. I call it pocket even though I know that's probably not the right term. I mean like this sort of area close to Mongolia. It's this little region here. It's like you zip it off and call it a pocket. I mean this is the Kazakhstan one. I think pocket is a bad term for that. I don't think it makes sense. It feels close to Mongolia. Oh, okay, it was the wrong pocket. Kiel. Greece makes a lot of sense there, I could see that. I'm just not going there because I had a sort of preconceived guess already. This feels like Monaco. Is this Portuguese? Oh, it's Spain. Wait, so we're speaking a specific language, I think. Oh my god, I found the city. So there's a sign for Malaga Este. So we should be in the west, sort of... Oh, wait. Hold up. Get a little line up going. Can we get a little line up, chat? Damn it, we're in the wrong one. What does Soho mean, by the way? I feel like I've seen that term a few times. I don't know what it means. We don't have a roof rack, which is kind of surprising here. We know we shouldn't be in Mexico because someone commented, thank you very much, that octagonal poles are common in Mexico. As for the fact that we don't have... Oh, yeah, we don't have the little red antenna, which is common in Ecuador and our good old friend Colombia. White car? I always would think Guatemala, right? But I guess white car can be North Peru sometimes. Well, it can be anywhere in Peru, but I'm just thinking, like, if it's somewhere in Peru, it would be somewhere north. Because of the sun. Yeah, I don't know. It could definitely be like Ecuador. I just don't think that it is. I'm going North Peru. Lock it in, Chief. See, that would make sense if it wasn't for the fact that the game lied to me. Wow. What? Um, blue car? It's kind of worrying. We do have sort of... The thing that worries me is that this is PT standing for Peru Transport or Peru Telefono, you know? Like, I don't know. I think I trust that the sun is confident south with blue cars, so I'm gonna say this is Mexico. But it's tentative, you know? I don't know, we might not be. That is fucking beautiful. 2 for 3 today. Oh, that feels good, man. Some days you just don't have that sort of luck. Definitely not these past few days. We have been down in the dumps. You know, 15 and 5 is so much better though. That means we are on a 33% win rate. We're pushing it back up slowly. The one NPZ game we did play today, we did lose. But hopefully, I think what I want is just for us to get our health out of deficit. And that will truly make it a bit more fun. I have a feeling we'll be back in Masters 2 very soon, but for now, catch you guys all in the next one tomorrow, where we should be at someone else's house. Hopefully I'll still be able to get the recording done. Catch you guys.